Thunder Run from 1986. Grandpa and his grandson eventually get around to transporting some plutonium, but in reality, it's the experience that they have along the way that matters, right? Theme song.
Kyle's Reviews! Kyle's Reviews!
If you want to watch Thunder Run, check the link in the description. The whole time I was watching this, I was thinking, this has got to be a TV movie, right? Because this movie takes forever to get anywhere, and it seems a lot more interested in like almost being a pilot and setting up the grandparents and the grandson and the friends of the grandson than it does in the plot. Because we start off with the car being carjacked, and they steal something. We find out these are terrorists stealing plutonium because for some reason the government knew the terrorists were on their track, so they put it in a car with no security. I don't know. Anyway, we cut to Grandpa, played by the guy from F Troop, and his wife. They seem to be living life to the fullest. Grandpa has just retired from being a truck driver, and they bought this mine. So they raised the grandson, and the grandson is now getting ready to go to college or something. And his grandson has these friends. One of them is a computer wizard.
I'll tell you how this thing's gonna work. I ran the whole thing through the UCLA computers. Illegally, of course. That goes without saying.
But not only is he a computer wizard, he's also like knows enough to add nitrous oxide to a truck and rig up a truck with all these weapons and stuff. And the computer nerd has a hot girlfriend or something. I don't know why they decide to spend so much time on all that. It doesn't matter. Then the grandpa is like, if we get funding for the mine, then we'll be set. And the funding falls through. And the military dude shows up, and I know you're retired, Grandpa. We want you to do this one last run by doing this elaborate triangular multi-100-mile elaborate run of plutonium. Then the only interesting part comes eventually where the bad guys keep attacking the semi Fury Road style. I gotta say, this movie's ponderous because it really does spend so much time on the family and his friends. It takes forever to get the semi-moving. Wikipedia said this was sort of developed by special effects guys, but even then the stunts aren't that great. Like the poster and some stuff I saw online is like, oh, the semi with a trailer jumps over a train. And after I watched it, I was like, did I miss that? So I rewatched it, and I guess technically that's true. It's more like a semi went up a dirt ramp, and there was a train with like one of those flatbed cars where they like transport heavy machinery. So it kind of like the semi may have been airborne for a few seconds. The best part of the movie is that we get told that the government guy's like, when you get to the drop-off point, there is a gate and these lasers, and there's a code. The code changes every day, but I'm going to get you the code.
That's a solid steel barrier that springs up out of the ground. It's activated by an electronic code. It's changed every day. Here. Now that's the entrance to the tunnels. You can't see it in black and white photo, but inside the tunnel there are laser beams set up to chop any intruder to pieces.
Very nice.
I'll see to it that both the barrier and the laser tunnel are deactivated.
And F Troop Grandpa doesn't believe him. So the grandson's friend, the computer expert's like, I can get it. I can hack into it. So we keep, and just in case you're worried that they're going to forget about this computer code to shut down the lasers, we keep cutting back to the computer hacker. It's like, oh no, they changed the code. Oh, I can't get in.
Make sure I get that laser code tomorrow morning. Don't forget to have them deactivate that damn barrier and those lasers in the tunnel, all right?
What about the code?
We're working on it.
Tell Paul we need that code.
We've got to have that code. We've got to have it.
Now! Get us that code. It's not going to make any difference.
Kim, the code.
I know, we're trying.
If he don't get us that code,
He'll get the code. You know, Paul.
yeah, that's my problem. I know Paul.
And you're never going to guess what happens at the end. So Thunder Road is a movie that takes forever to get to the fireworks factory. And once it does, it turns out that the only fireworks they make at the factory are sparklers. I mean, the characters aren't horrible and they're kind of engaging, and it's like, ooh, the pretty girl is also could ride a motorcycle, and okay, and there's like lots of, ha ha, look at the nerd has a hot girl. Whatever. I mean, it's like, I don't know why they bothered. I'm giving Thunder Road 1 thumb up. Let's just take our time and get into the excitement. Just sit back and nap.